Hi, good morning, good afternoon, actually, not morning. Kyle just came home and he's like, babe, I need you to go upstairs and log into Best Buy right now. We gotta try again Xbox. So that's what we're doing. Yay, woohoo. We're waiting 2 minutes until it's released on Best Buy. So let's see if we are successful or not. How sad will you be if you don't get it?
Meh.
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 258, bum bum. 259, bum bum.
Stop, you're putting pressure on me! Trying to figure out what freaking accounts under what.
Why am I nervous? Like, I don't even care. But I'm hella nervous. I'm nervous on your behalf. I guess I'm nervous for you. 3 o'clock. Nope, still coming soon, okay. I got coming soon, I got coming soon. Yo, they lied. Oh no. I got crashed. Well, Best Buy's website done crashed on us. 33 minutes. And no Xbox in sight. Dee-doo-dee. 4 p.m. Best Buy still out here.
Playing with
Oh my gosh, you scared me.
You're lying to us.
Hi, good morning. Wow. I know I did not vlog anything yesterday, so this is going to be a continuation of yesterday. I've officially missed 1 day of Vlogmas. Oh well. I am in the process of making my very own, my first time. Oh, it's a little burn. My very first time trying to make kimchi jang. So what had happened was, I don't even know, how did this happen?
We were watching that grandma okay, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they were trying kimchi. And then one of them mentioned pancakes, I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. So we were watching YouTube like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes ago. And it was like a Korean grandma reacting to like people trying kimchi for the first time or whatever. And yeah, she'd mentioned kimchi jang. And I was like, yo, I freaking love kimchi jang. Like that's my favorite jang, right? And then I was like, yo, we got kimchi in the fridge, right? So I was like, yo, I wonder like how to make it. So I looked it up, I Googled a recipe really quickly. And we had like pretty much everything we needed. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try this. We're missing like peppers or whatever, but I think it'll be okay without it. Let's see. I even made the sauce to go with it. This is a little thick. I might have cut these too thick. So we'll see. Kyle's never had kimchi jang. He has no idea what it is. So this will be his first time trying. Unfortunately, it's his first time trying something that I made.
That you've never made before.
That I've never made before, yeah. So, got the sauce. I made the sauce. Was missing a few things for the sauce, but I'm trying to show you it, but oh wait, I guess I could duh. There we go. Got the dipping sauce I made. And yeah, let's see, I'm nervous. Yeah, I haven't done my hair in days. It's been like a week. Give it a little dip.
Ooh. I've never had this before.
I'm trying to make the next one a little bit thinner. I think this is a little bit slightly too doughy for me. I'm trying to make the next one a little bit thinner, a little crispier.
This though, this little dipping sauce concoction. Yo, I could drink that. That's so good.
Alright, yo, I just made some more dumb yes! And then I just decided randomly, like literally out of nowhere, I was like, yo, let's do an impromptu. I should go put a bra on actually, hold up. Alright, okay, I'm back. You know, had to make sure my tiggles was decent.
Yes.
Alright, so like I was saying, I just made a little second batch of kimchi jjigae, and I was like, yo, let's just do a little impromptu mukbang, little mini Q&A for the vlog real quick, since, you know, obviously I left y'all hanging in bed with yesterday's vlog, so yeah.
Vlog yesterday?
I literally just vlogged us trying to get that Xbox. Probably like 2 minutes of footage.
Oh, that's all we need. Just expand it out over like 2 hours. That's what we did for 2 hours.
Just played in slow motion.
Yep.
So the other day I asked on Instagram for people to like ask us some questions. So we're gonna film an actual proper like full-length Q&A video. Probably like later today. Surprise! And yeah, but I just figured I would at least like answer just a couple of them, because that Q&A video probably honestly I probably won't put up until like January, like after Vlogmas, because I don't want to mess up the rotation of Vlogmas, like throwing in random things. Yeah, so yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna answer the first like 3 or 4 questions that I got on Instagram. So yeah, first one is from Megan. Hey girl, hey, if you're watching this, how you doing, girl? She asked, why did you turn down 90 Day Fiance? Love that show. Alright, so a while back, I think it was during the summer, 90 Day Fiance, somebody from 90 Day Fiance casting had messaged me on Instagram and was like, yo, like I'm a casting person for like this show, like hit me up if like you're interested. And I was like, oh my god, like first of all, sis, I love y'all's show. I love 90 Day Fiance. That show is so messy, it's so ridiculous. I love it so much. Like I spent all of like summertime quarantine watching 90 Day Beyonce. But the reason I replied to her and I was like, oh yeah, so I said like, oh yeah, like I love your show and stuff like that, but unfortunately we're both American, so I don't think that's who you're looking for. And she was like, oh, true, and then she skedaddled on out of my inbox. So yeah, that's why. Kyle is American. Yep. He's not Italian. He's not an Italian citizen. He's an American citizen that is living and working in Italy for the next couple of years.
Thanks.
And yeah, so
isn't that what they normally go for, is like foreigners? Like
yeah, I think like a foreign person and then like the American person, yeah. So
not their demographic.
Yeah. Had he been, you know, maybe if he was Italian, then maybe I'd have been like, yes.
I don't know how I feel about having like a camera crew.
Really?
Invading my privacy for 90 days.
You're already weird about YouTube. So, yeah. He's already like camera shy. This is a lot for him right now. So yeah, I can imagine if the whole like camera crew was like literally following him for hours out of the day. And then you have to like sit down and have like those interviews and stuff.
Nope.
Alright, so would you do you think you, so if you were Italian, do you think you would do it? Or not Italian, but if you were.
Is there money involved?
So actually from what I've heard, from what I've seen, I think they do get some sort of payment maybe, but technically the foreign person isn't supposed to be working or something like this, so they don't pay the
American gets the money. Is the foreigner stranded pretty much?
I think so. I could be wrong. Maybe I should fact check this real quick. But yeah, I feel like I remember.
Before you start lying on they.
I feel like I remember reading like how it actually is like not so good for the foreign partner. They don't really get anything out of it. The couples on 90 Day Fiance do get paid, but it's not much. A source told Radar Online that cast members on the show get paid about $1,000 to $1,500 per episode, and $2,500 to appear on the tell-all special.
See how many episodes you win.
I don't know. Does it matter which episodes that they're in, or is that just per episode period? Because sometimes there's some couples, like, I think some couples are like boring, and or like the story doesn't last that long, so you won't see them till like the very, like, towards the end, and they're only in like 3 or 4 episodes, and then their story's done. The paycheck amounts to about $14,500 for a 12 episode season.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Is this real?
Wait,
Is this real?
so $14,000 over the span of 3 months?
Yeah.
Days, I would assume it's only.
Yeah.
Shit. That's like that's an extra $5,000 a month.
Assuming that you're in every episode, right?
True.
Okay, well, maybe I'm wrong and I know nothing, but
Might be worth it. Oh no. Oh, freedoms and privacy to give up for 90 days. And you're under the scrutiny of everyone around the world forever, so.
that's true. That's true. Well, at least if you don't make money, and if you're like, you know, an interesting person, companies probably like hit you up for like other work and stuff.
What if you're like that little dude that was super famous and was memed the hell out of for like the last 6 months?
Big Ed.
I wouldn't want to be that dude. I mean, yeah, he's famous, but it's not like a good kind of famous. So.
We love Big Ed. Actually, he was really obnoxious. Oh man, that's a fat piece of kimchi. I just missed that off. No. Okay. All right.
That's a maybe. That's a maybe for me.
A maybe for you?
Yeah.
Also maybe for me. But it also would depend on my situation in my real life. Like, depending on what my occupation was and like this kind of thing. Because I feel like that's like, you know, for those of you who don't know, I study biology education. I intended on being a teacher. What are you laughing about? No. So I feel like if I was like in that situation, like I'm like, you know, out of high school teaching and stuff like this, I don't think I would do it then, because I would be like,
especially
like,
your students.
Yeah, like if they watch the show, or like, you know, I feel like I would be suddenly deemed unprofessional or something like that.
Your students will also probably be harassing you over it.
Yeah. So I feel like, it depends on what my job was. I feel like there's certain, like, I don't know, certain career fields, you know, you're held at different standards, and a teacher, like, you can't freaking do anything as a teacher. Like, already, like, me having like a YouTube channel, I'm like, hopefully nobody ever finds this channel. They might think I'm unhireable.
Well, like you were saying to me a couple months ago, like even like being out in public, like you're not supposed to be like drinking out in public, so the student sees you kind of thing. Yeah,
that's something that they told us like in school, like, oh, you know, be careful, like, you know, if you go out to restaurants, make sure, like, you know, they're not saying you can't have a drink or anything when you're out, but they're like, you should just be careful because you never know who's going to be in the restaurant with you, like pretty much alluding that you should probably avoid drinking in public and like smoking, like things like this, you know. So like, because they hold teachers to a high ass standard. Can't do nothing. Can't be twerking in the club. Because you want professional, all of a sudden you're unqualified to teach children because you want to throw a bag. You want to throw a bag. But yeah, sorry, that was a ramble. All right, next question. How did you two first meet? All right, so I also intend on filming a whole full-length featured film on how we met as well. Yeah, a whole film. So we'll give you a short and sweet version of the story. Short and sweet version, how do we meet? Kyle was stationed in South Korea when I was living in South Korea as a teacher, but 2.5 years ago almost. And he's friends with my friend Shawnee, so they went to school together.
Shout out to Shawnee.
Hey Shawnee, if you watching this, hey girl, hey. Yeah, like they were obviously they're friends. Shauna's just like, hey yo, like this dude, he's from my hometown. He's leaving Korea, like, cause it was at the end of his tour or whatever. What do y'all call them, tours?
Yeah.
Okay. it was at the end of his tour or whatever. It was like last month before he was actually leaving Korea to come to Italy. That's when we met. And so yeah, my friend Chinese was like, yo, like I got this friend like from the States. It's his last month in Korea. He's gonna hang out with us. And we're like, all right, cool. And so we went to, what was it? Alva's birthday party. Yeah. Alva's birthday party was the first. 30. Yeah. So my friend Alva had a birthday party the first weekend of April, and that's when we met the first time. For the first time. And then the second weekend, we hung out again every weekend in April, like our friend group, up until the weekend kind of left. So yeah, so that's the short, simple version of how we met. But like I said, I plan on doing a whole actual like, video on the full details of our how we got together story or whatever. That's just a little bit. That's just a little sample, a little sample. Mm-hmm. Jessica asked, when y'all get married?
See, we don't know about that one yet. So
yeah, we don't know about that yet.
God.
I don't know. Whenever
feels right.
Whenever we feel like we're ready, I guess. Yeah. I don't want to be the kind of person that like, you know, rushes into anything, and I'm sure Kyle feels the same. And yeah, so when we're ready to get married, y'all will know.
It'll happen.
It'll happen, yeah. Ow. What is your partner's family? I assume she's talking about this partner, not me partner. What is
whoa.
Wow. What what is your partner's family's thoughts on BLM-ness, Black Lives Matters-ness?
So it's kind of a difficult one because I haven't really had this kind of conversation with anyone inside my family other than my cousin, realistically, and he's for it, but he's not really outspoken for it. Same thing with like most of the rest of my family. They're content for the most part with like not really voicing their opinions. So I don't really know how they feel about it, so I don't really speak on their behalf. But I would venture to guess it's kind of how most of white America feels, in the fact that they don't want to disrupt the status quo. It's not really affecting them, so like they don't really care, especially living up in Washington where it's mostly white people anyways. So yeah, but there are a couple people like my grandfather, who is very liberal, very for things like this. So yeah, your grandpa. I was actually really surprised. I don't know, I guess he's like 80 years old and he out here.
He's like super like F the system, yo.
Yeah, no, big time. Big time.
Your grandpa seems pretty cool. I haven't met him like IRL yet.
It's always like the government's corrupt, they out here, politicians got all everyone's, you know, hands in their pockets, and they out here screwing with everybody's lives, and healthcare's a sham, and dental's a sham, and our current president's not so great. Need to get him out of office ASAP.
Those are his grandfather's words, not his.
Mine,
not his, okay? So, he's quoting his grandfather if you're watching U.S. Air Force.
He's very in tune with a lot of like what the younger generation's thought processes are. So
yeah, I was really surprised. I don't know. I guess I just assume most old people are just, you know, kind of old thinking, yeah, and especially like, you know, your grandpa's old white man, so I like would assume that he's like
a Trumpy,
from Washington.
Long time, like he doesn't even. I don't think he really even cares for like America in general. That's my viewpoint on him. Like I'm not speaking on his. Yeah, maybe he loves America. I don't know, but a lot of stuff like he says, like he was saying, is like down with the system. Like everything's corrupt, and they're not looking out for the people like they're supposed to, kind of thing. So.
How's your kimchi jjigae?
One.
It sounded really
good.
crunchy.
It's really good.
And excuse me. But yeah, those are the only questions we're gonna answer today. We're gonna answer the rest of these questions in a full like Q&A video. But for now, we're gonna finish this jam. This kimchi jam.
I really like this.
Yeah,
Oh, so good.
it was really easy to make too.